I've always looked upon August as the Sunday of summer. What I mean by that is, take the 2 weekend days, Saturday and Sunday, right? Well, Saturday is just a little cooler because it's the beginning, not the end. Well, July is like that too, and August is like the Sunday. See how that works? It's August 2nd today, and I got to thinking that my summer vacation was dwindling down and that I'd better sort of amp up my self-care ritual because I don't want to let summer go by. And there's little things that I've been doing this summer vacation that have been getting me by and restoring my inner self and my sense of peace, and I'd like to share them with you because I'm Linda. This is Linda's World. This is Self-Care Sundays. I've got a huge list of summer self-care must-haves, and if you want to know what they are, stick around because this Self-Care Sundays starts right now. We'll get into self-care in just a moment, but first, a huge announcement to make. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. Linda's World currently stands at 205 subscribers. Now, I promised you guys a giveaway when 200 subscribers was met, and it has been, and then some. So therefore, here's what I want you to do. Stay tuned for my video on Friday. I have new content on Fridays and Sundays, right? So on Friday, during the introduction to that video, I will let you know all of the details, and I will be letting the winner know that they have won. Now, don't worry. I'll come out there and find you, and I'll let you know everything, and you will be really pleasantly surprised at the giveaway prize. Okay. Now, if you are not yet a Linda's World subscriber, well, why don't you become one by hitting the subscribe button down below. And while you're subscribing, don't forget the notification bell because then you'll be able to tell when I post new videos, and there are going to be more giveaways in the future. I think I'm going to start this milestone giveaway thing because, quite frankly, it feels really nice to give back. So, in the spirit of giving back, why don't I tell you guys my summer self-care must-haves. Okay, now I'm going to start off with something that I've mentioned in a video or two, I think, I hope, and if I haven't, well, here it is. I'm going to reach over and grab to you my summer savior. Ladies and gentlemen, the energy drink of energy drinks. Yes, it is the Starbucks Double Shot Energy Drink. It is basically, it's just iced coffee with a shot of espresso in it, but it comes from the store, or in this case, a case from Amazon. And I discovered it one day by accident. I was out of coffee in my house, and I had been drinking iced coffee for a while. I drink iced coffee anyway, but I'd been making my own iced coffee, but I didn't have coffee. And so I went to the store for other purposes. And I said, well, what can I buy that's coffee-based? And I found this man here. OMG. You heard of lightning in a bottle? This is lightning in a can. It tastes good, it's lovely, and it's caffeinated, which makes me really happy. And I was so enamored with it that I got a case of it on Amazon for 26 bucks. I will leave that link in the description, just in case you want to experience what I'm experiencing. And they do have other flavors. For those of you who are calorie conscious, it's 220 for the whole can. And, well, it just gives you a burst of energy. I'm not a fan of energy drinks. I'm not like a Red Bull enthusiast or a Monster enthusiast. I just think that's like heart attack in a bottle, you know. But something about this one, I don't know, it kind of, I'm careful. I drink one a day, you know, I could down it if I wanted to because it tastes good, but I'm cautious not to do so. And it gives this middle-aged lady the energy she needs to get up and like clean the house and walk the dog and blah, 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 you know, and I just really, really highly recommend it. And what I do is also, another thing is I put it in the freezer, okay? I take it, I put it in the freezer until it's like the coldest it could possibly be while still a liquid, right? Like before it turns to ice, then I drink it. And if I'm called away from this beverage, you know, if I have to like do other stuff, I take it and I put it back in the freezer. So it's like super duper cold when I get it back. That's how I've been living. And that's one of my summer must-haves. Now, the next summer must-have is a book. I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. Now, I watch the YouTuber Renee Amberg, and I think that her work is really great. I enjoy her content immensely. And seasonally, she does a book review, or a book list, I guess I should say. And so she picks 2 fictions and 2 nonfictions. And so she picked this one fiction book, and I went out and got it. It's also from Amazon. This is called A Little Life. Here is the book. Here is how fat it is. Here is how much I have left to go. And it is crazy good. If you are a fiction enthusiast, if you're a reader, of course, I highly suggest it very much. I do not suggest it if you're in a weird mental place right now, because it is a really, really, really deep character study rife with emotion and just really, really awful trauma and strong friendships, and you know, really, really serious issues. But it's like incredibly readable. It goes by. You don't feel the length of it at all because you're too busy being engrossed in the characters. It's basically these four guys who are friends starting from college on, and there's two in particular that it focuses on more. And it is just, I can't give it away. Like, I'm not going to spoiler you, but like, holy cow, you know? And it's just when you think that this one poor fellow's life and story can't get any worse and hurtful, it does. And you're just like, damn, you know? And when it's over, I'm just going to be like, you know? But I read it every night at 9 o'clock. That's like a thing I've been doing. I've been having a routine where I watch TV and then I read. And yeah, I highly recommend it. It is called The Little Life. Here it is in frame. There is the author's name. And I will link this below from Amazon too, because gosh darn it, it's lovely. Lovely's not the right word. The experience of reading it is lovely, but the book, it's dense and heavy, and I don't just mean in size. Okay, so my next summer self-care like obsession is kind of funny. You're gonna laugh at me, but it is the TV show Alice. Insert pic. Alice is a TV sitcom from the 1970s and 80s, and it is basically the story of these three women who are waitresses at a diner, and it is on every single night at 8 o'clock and 8:30, and it's on Antenna TV. I have Cablevision, Optimum, that's the provider in my area, and it is just so funny and awesome, and it reminds me of my youth. It was on when I was like really, really little, and I've been watching it every night at 8, right before I read my book. I have like a little routine set, and it's just absolutely awesome. Can't get enough of it. Another thing that's been saving my summer vacation, or being a self-care ritual that I do during my summer vacation, is, well, kind of requires that you have a pet to do this. It is walking my dog. Unless it is like crazy, crazy, crazy hot outside, you know, like above 90 or something like that for her poor little paws, or it is like pouring rain, which she doesn't want to walk out in. My little dog Chloe goes out every single night, and I will insert footage of baby Chloe walking outside. Just too cute.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Go, baby, go! Go, baby, go! Baby Chloe.
And this fills me with glee. You know, back in the day when I had baby Sophia, my first dog, she would go outside in the summer, especially when she was younger. I would walk her around the block. She'd tell me where to go. She'd walk around the street. And we would come home and we would sit down and we watch The Love Boat, much like me watching Alice now after I walk Chloe. And it's not, I mean, obviously we walk our dogs, if we have dogs, you know, all the way through the year, but something about that little, I don't know, that little wiggling butt, you know, on the leash, you know, walking down the block and taking in the summer air and just enjoying the summer breeze. It just, I don't know, it just makes my summer worthwhile. It's just adorable. There's lots of dogs in my neighborhood that are being walked. Some people are more friendly than others about letting their dog meet my dog. And I do want to issue one word of caution to dog parents. Look out for the paws, okay? Because the grounds, the concrete, like if you have grass in your area, it's a different story. But if you're walking your dog on the concrete, like I am here in Brooklyn, walking your dog, look out, because if you can't like stand with your bare foot on the ground, if you can't stand for more than 10 seconds on the ground, neither can your dog. So you may want to put something on their paws, or there's one guy I see down the block whose dog walks with little boots on. And so just like, you know, bear in mind, and they make, I will find it and link it down below if I can, paw butter. It sort of like helps the little cracks in the paws that happen with extreme weather. And but don't let that deter you from walking your dog, because first of all, they need the exercise. Second of all, they need the fresh air. And third of all, you need the exercise and fresh air too, and it just makes for a lovely summer night. Another thing that's been getting me through this summer in the city here is, you're gonna laugh at me, but the Snickers ice cream bar. Oh yeah, there it is. It's just enough. It's a candy bar and an ice cream all in one, and it just fits the bill for like summer treat, you know. They didn't make up the song "I scream, you all scream for ice cream" for nothing, you know. And I definitely think that it's just so, I don't know, the Snickers ice cream bar just, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm like 6 years old again, you know, and much like watching Alice at night. And the thing is that it really fills me with like nostalgia for old summer, and it just, I don't know, it's just something, just a simple little treat and a little bit of self-care. Go get yourself a Snickers ice cream bar, not if you're allergic to nuts, and you'll enjoy yourself. The next thing on my list is my summer playlist. Okay, now I highly suggest for your own self-care you do this, and this I do at the beach specifically. I have a list of songs. These songs, I play them during the middle of the year, but it's not the same as when I play them in summer. I have a summer playlist specifically of songs that remind me of summer, songs that are about summer, songs that are California based, because California screams summer, and we all know how I feel about California. Songs that I guess they're beach themed, or they just came out when I was a kid during the summer. And so I put this playlist on when I'm like walking outside or whatever, you know, or cleaning my house, blah, blah, whatever. And I just, you know, I surround myself with summer songs, and I just feel as though, I don't know, like it reminds me of the old days, and it reminds me the vacation is still here, and it's just an all-around good time, you know, to put on your summer playlist. Songs specific to my summer vacation that I've always found are good: Sailing by Christopher Cross, Sunshine Superman by Donovan, and Cruel Summer by Bananarama. I can, like, you know, give you some more music, I guess, lists in the future, but I just, you know, just want to throw those out there. And so nevertheless, those are the things that are getting me, those are my self-care things. Those are my self-care must-haves for summer. I'd like to end up the conversation with this t-shirt right here. I wore this on purpose tonight. It says, "I just want to stay home and hang out with my dog." Because at the end of the day, my summer must-have is very simple. My summer must-have is just being at home with my dog. You know, wherever I go throughout the day, places I want to go like the beach, or places I have to go like the store, at the end of that, I come home to my lovely air-conditioned apartment with my little dog who's waiting for me. And I don't have to go to work because, you know, I'm a teacher and it's summer vacation. And it's just, you know, there's nothing better than that, you know. And I know that we're limited this year in particular with summer as to where we can go and what we can do. But it's, but you know, it's basically fortunate for me that I'm a homebody, and that I just get my summer jollies out of simply sitting on my couch, soaking up the AC and looking at my dog, you know, with low battery. So I guess that's my cue to say I'm going to wrap this up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I implore you to find your own summer must-haves or steal mine. And, well, that's pretty much that. August is not the end. I know it's nearing the end, but it's not exactly the end. We still have weeks and weeks of summer to go. So if you're a summer enthusiast like me and you're afraid that it's dwindling, fear not. It's going to be hot for a while, and there's plenty more sunny days, and there's lots of stuff to keep us occupied until the fall time when everything turns to pumpkin. And I will just, well, end it there, and I'll say see you on Friday with my next video and giveaway information. So stay tuned for that. Have a lovely summer week, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.